Yo, what is up, gang? Gang, KRICH crew, how we doing this fine Friday morning? I gotta get my water stills, but I still need to go get actually. But how we doing this fine Friday morning? Let me know in the chat who we got here. Adam O Baseball, I see you. Good morning, fellow KRICH homies. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all being here. We are popping off for another stream. We got this beautiful Friday. We're gonna be going over the Bills and Dolphins, giveaway details, bets, of course, and just talking football, talking shoes, talking lifestyle, talking about whatever the hell we want because it's a beautiful Friday. And I appreciate every single one of y'all being in here. Make sure that if you are in here, check in so that way I can recognize you in the chat. As always, want to make sure we're doing that. But what do we think? We got to start it off with some Friday check-ins. After that, we'll get to the game because truthfully, that game was... It wasn't terrible, but the game, as you can see, I'm wearing Bills hat because Bills won, you know? But yeah, no, it just truthfully didn't seem like that great of a game. It wasn't like terrible. Should Mike go over here? No, then it's gonna focus on that. It really didn't feel like a great game. Didn't feel like a blowout either, though. So it kind of went both ways, I think. It could have been much worse, though, at the same time. You know, it could have been a lot more just not as productive, I could say. Not as entertaining. It was more entertaining than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a complete blowout, and the game actually ended up not being that bad. I thought it was going to be like, literally, I thought the game was going to be like 45-0, and it wasn't that bad, actually. It ended up being much closer than I thought. J Sports and more, we got it in here. Good morning, Raquel Richter, my mother and dad. Good morning. 49er Media, good morning. We are in here popping it off. And J Sports and more. J Sports and more, you're a Bills fan, go Bills. Are you from Buffalo? Because if you're from Buffalo, then that's pretty sick, actually. They got good buffalo wings there, you know? Tua sold the bag, but that's the most important. That's like the most Tua thing of all time, though. You know, like Tua wasn't going to not sell the game. Like me and my friend were texting about it, and it was just bound to happen. You know, like either they were going to get a bunch of penalties and lose the game on like a crazy drive, or they were going to, not they, I should say, or Tua was going to, you know, throw an interception. And sure enough, the bro threw an interception. Like it was no doubt going to happen, you know. J Sports, you're not from Buffalo. That's all good though. Hey, being a Buffalo Bills fan, I got a teacher friend when I used to teach. He's not from Buffalo, but he was a Bills fan, so I respect it. Niner Media, 100%. McDaniel is on the hot seat, and here's my take: if McDaniel loses next week again on Prime, I wonder what the lighting looks like if I put this on. If McDaniel loses again next week, they play the Jets. I think on Monday Night Football, actually, too. Let's see. Dolphins schedule. We can look at this together, actually, too. Pull it up on my face cam. So, Dolphins schedule. Yeah. So, looking at their schedule, they're right here. Obviously, 0-3, not what you want to see from this team. They play Monday Night Football against the Buffalo Bills, which is absolutely, against Buffalo Bills, against the New York Jets, which is crazy because if they lose that game on national TV and it's not close, McDaniels will get fired after that game, I think. That's my take, is that he's going to get fired after that game if it's not kept close. If it's kept a little closer and say they win, he won't get fired. He probably won't get fired till after probably week 9 or week 10, if those are like really bad bloodbaths, like if just Baltimore and Buffalo just come in and absolutely kick their ass, then that's what's going to cause him to get fired, I think. But if they lose on national TV to the New York Jets, I think he's cooked there. Tua turned the ball over. No. It's Tua turned the, what's the nickname? Hot take: Daniel Jones has an MVP season. JD Sports says that is absolutely crazy. I don't think that he is going to have a MVP season. He's going to have like a great comeback season, I think, But Daniel Jones, I don't know. Like, I want to look at their schedule too. Let's see. Indianapolis Colts. Let's see. Because I don't think so. But again, who knows? Maybe their schedule is actually buns. Let's see. They got Titans. That should be a win. Wow, that's actually... So, okay, so Titans, Rams, that's going to be a... I think the Rams are actually going to just, like, have their way with the Colts. Raiders are going to be a tough game. Cardinals should be a tough game, but again, it's the Cardinals. Nobody knows what team is going to show up when the Cardinals play, you know? Let's see. Cardinals, Chargers, that's an L. Titans. I mean, this schedule just looks... My man Hans Zimmer got some crazy fire. Look at all these tracks he's got. Bro, he's got Interstellar, F1. Oh, they're gonna do it like this. Look at the discography. I think he's got Game of Thrones too. He's got F1. My man Hans Zimmer's got some bangers. Interstellar, Inception, Top Gun, Maverick. My man going crazy over here. I might have to go see Hans Zimmer. But no, yeah, it was not a good game last night in my opinion. I think that truthfully, the Dolphins are kind of cooked. I think what I think they need to do is they just need to nuke the whole operation there. They need to fire McDaniel, trade Tyreek, bench Tua. They just need to trade and fire everybody there because they're cooked. You know, they are absolutely cooked. But yeah, that's just my opinion. What do I know? But now heading into this week, though, we do have some great games this week. Standout game. Oh, wow, I need to go get my water. I definitely need to go get my water. Let's look at this week's games though, because this week's games actually look not terrible. Look pretty good actually. Mr. Minecraft, what are we doing? How we doing, man? Do you think the Chiefs would be interested in Tyreek? That is one spot that I think that would be a great fit for Tyreek. I do think that if what's it called? I do think that Tyreek would be a perfect fit there. I think that he should probably go back to what's it called? I was gonna say Cincinnati, to the Chiefs, because the Chiefs have no receivers at all. Their receiving core is just completely cooked right now. They have no receivers. They need a lot of help is what they need, receiving wise. So definitely I would say they need to go and get some wide receivers. I wonder if I actually move my camera. I'm going to pick y'all up and move y'all over here real quick. See what it looks like. I got the light back there. Oh, there we go. That's actually better. Now I can see everything and I'm looking right at the camera. Can actually move my light too. Pick it up and move it this way. What the hell happened here? Oh, it just went the wrong way. There we go. That ain't too bad. That ain't too shabby. That ain't too shabby. There we go. But he said, grab your water. I'm going to have to go grab it right now. That's what I'm going to have to do right now. You know? Do you think that the Packers are going to murder the Browns? Hot take. I don't think the Packers are actually going to murder the Browns. I think that it's going to be a much closer game. I do think the Packers are going to win, but because it's in Cleveland, for some reason, I just think that the, what's it called? I think that Cleveland's going to play them much tougher. So, like, we'll go through our bets in a minute. But just looking at the slate right now, I mean, really, there are some good games this week. Falcons, Panthers, that's going to be an okay game. Saints, Seahawks. Hope the Saints get absolutely cooked because I want the Saints to lose every game. What else? Move this over here. Let's see. Looking at this, looking at the schedule, looking at this the slate of games this week. I think I like where the camera was last time. Might move it back. Sorry, I know I'm gonna annoy y'all with that, but I hope Dylan Gabriel gets some plays. I mean, it's gonna have to be a blowout for them to get some plays. You know, like it's gonna have to be an actual like blowout if they want to see some people, you know, that haven't been playing get into some games. Also, y'all let me know what camera spot y'all like it here or the other spot. Let me know. Colts Titans. Okay, here's my thing. Cam Ward is a dude. Cam Ward is that dude for Tennessee. They just got to get some more pieces around him, let him develop. Cam Ward is insanely good. Like, nobody is talking about how good Cam Ward is right now. If y'all watch the film, they're 0-2, but bro is insane how good he is. Like, it's actually crazy how good Cam Ward is. Like, if we go, I wonder if I'm gonna pull it up on NFL Plus. Like, nobody is talking about how good Cam Ward is. I need my man Cam Ward to have one good game so I can make a video about him because bro is cooking this season. NFL Pro. All right, we're gonna find this right now. Why do you think that the Browns will play close? The Browns have no chance except Myles Garrett. No. I'm not saying that the Browns are going to win this game. I think the Browns are going to absolutely get cooked. I'm thinking the Browns are going to. Sorry, I shouldn't have said cooked. I think the Browns are going to lose the game. I just think they're going to play them tough, like similar to how Miami played Buffalo last night. They played them very close. They weren't ever really in the game, but they kept it close. I think it's going to be, what's the spread on that game on ESPN? It's probably 6, right? It's 7.5. Wow, it's a whole touchdown. I would take the Browns. I don't think that it's going to be more than a 6-point game. That's just me though. Where am I trying to go right now? Film room. So like if we look at the camera's in the way. Search player team. There we go. Cam Ward. Bro, like y'all are Cam, what? On field 2020. Oh, that's why it's week 3. Just do all, actually. Bro, if y'all don't have this too, absolutely awesome. So let's do on field play situation. Let's do play result, pre-snap, passing. So this is against the Broncos. Bro is balling right now. Cam Ward is absolutely balling right now. Mr. Minecraft, who do you think? Do you think it's not going to be? Do you not think that the like, bro, that play was not good, but he made it work. Like, that's crazy what he just did there. Look at this. Extends the play, and then that's some stuff that Patrick Mahomes would do and people would be doing backflips for. That would break the internet if Patrick Mahomes did that, or if Josh Allen did that. That would just break the internet. That's the first play, and he's doing that. Like, bro, he is actually so good. It's insane. Okay, sorry, but Mr. Minecraft, it's a NFL Pro. I'll drop it in there. It's actually crazy how good Cam Ward is. Like he's making audibles at the what's it called, the line of scrimmage and stuff. Like he's seeing stuff. Like it's actually kind of crazy how good he is doing. Yo, Mr. Minecraft, why do you think that the Broncos are not going to play? And then he proceeds to just absolutely airmail it. Why do you think that the Bengals aren't going to play them close? Cam Ward will be runner up, and Emeka Egbuka will be, or sorry, Emeka Egbuka will be runner up. Cam Ward will be rookie of the year. Yeah, I could see that, especially if Cam Ward, or not Cam Ward, Emeka Egbuka keeps playing how he's playing right now. Then yeah, he's probably going to what's it called? Do that. Like, bro, that throw. Did y'all just see the throw that was on my screen? That's actually crazy. How crazy this is. How good he is. But, oh, that's the other thing. I'm going to pull it up on here. But that's just my opinion. I want to hear, what you guys think, because really it just feels like the Packers Bengals is going to be closer than I think. It's one of those spots where you're like, okay, Packers just had two big games. They beat the Lions and they beat the Commanders on national TV. This might be, I'm not saying it's going to be a letdown spot by any means, but it's one of those where it's like they're riding a high and they got to plateau a little bit. No, Mr. Minecraft, I ain't saying that. I ain't saying anything. I'm not saying that they're not unstoppable. Their defense is right now, I'd probably say their defense is the best in the NFL, you know? So I definitely could see them absolutely just trampling them, you know, putting an absolute massacre on what's it called? I was gonna say the Bills, the Browns, but I just can't see that. When's the last time a number one draft pick succeeded? Joe Burrow 5 years ago. I'm trying to think who the last 5 draft picks were. Obviously, Ward. I'm just gonna move this over so that way we can see this. Last 5 number one draft picks, NFL. Let's see. Number one overall draft picks. Okay. I mean, Jared Goff was 2016. Winston, Clowney. Yeah. I mean, did they just skip over just NFL draft 2025? Here we go. NFL draft listings. Cam Ward. Bro, I think Bro's going to be good. All right, let's go back previous season. Next season. Why is this so small? Caleb Williams, terrible right now. Absolutely terrible. So that doesn't count. Bryce Young, still undecided about. Probably going to be buns right now. I mean, we're going to say Bryce Young's probably buns, right? Do we all agree with that? What else? Trayvon Walker. It's crazy because the number 2 pick in the past 2 that we just went over have all been good. You had Aiden Hutchinson who went 2, and then the one after that, CJ Stroud. And CJ Stroud, I mean, bro needs an offensive line because Texans' offensive line is god awful. Let's see what else. Trevor Lawrence. So Trevor Lawrence 2021. I would say that he's been decent. He's not like gonna do like anything crazy, but you know, what do you think? I'd say Trevor Lawrence is at least like decent, right? I'd say he's been successful in the NFL. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about Jaden Daniels the year after in 2025. That's true. I totally forgot about Jaden Daniels. Darth Smokes with the subscription. Appreciate the subscribe, my guy. Obviously, Zach Wilson, number 2 overall pick, been an absolute just freak of nature, you know? My dog just came in here. Ooh. Got the water. The most important thing. There we go. Focusing on me. But yeah, that's what I would say is that those things need to change ASAP for those boys. But yeah, I mean, looking at Cam Ward, my man Cam Ward looking like a certified good number 1 overall draft selection right now, especially if he continues this progression. And I think the reason that's happening is because he's just what's it called? Trevor's the most underrated, bro. If I could find what draft class did I just see? It's Burrow's class actually. Bro, can you imagine? I'm gonna find it right now. Can you imagine? Let me sort this by quarterbacks. Could you imagine? Damn, it's not gonna let me like zoom in. Got it. Could you imagine looking at this draft class and being like, yeah, we're gonna draft Tua Tagovailoa? Bro, y'all missed. Y'all had four different quarterbacks. Well, I guess Burrow went ahead of you. You had three other quarterbacks you could have taken. You took the one that was the most mid. Imagine drafting Herbert before, or I mean, imagine drafting Tua before Herbert. Absolutely crazy right now. Obviously, Jordan Love, nobody knew was going to be good. Also, Jalen Hurts going in the second round, absolutely criminal. Absolutely criminal. Is NFL Pro connected to your NFL Plus account? Mr. Minecraft, it should be, yes. That's how mine is, I think. So if you have NFL Plus, it should just, you just click where it says like film room, and then you can watch like all 22s and like sort by, you get like super cool stats and everything. It's like this HOF app. If you guys aren't using this, use code KRICH. You get your first month for half off. You get it for $10 in a week free trial. Like this app, if you guys gamble, or like even if you just use it for like I've been using it for my videos for research, absolutely insane. Like for the Bucks one, you can click research and then it gives you all these different stats, like their matchups, like defense, total touchdowns, passing yards. Like you can just see like defensively, the Bucks match up really well against the Jets. Like this app is awesome, dude. This app is awesome. HOF app. If you guys have not used it, like you don't even have to use it for gambling, just like looking at stuff. It's awesome. And then their offense, like the Bucks offense against the Jets defense, like it looks like it's just going to be an absolute defensive slugfest. Like if we were going to cook something up, total you would take under, and then you could even take like a side. Like I would take like Jets plus 6.5. And then you can put, it says in like you have a 15% chance of hitting. You want to obviously get it above that. So like that wouldn't be good. So yeah. Like dude, this app, HOF app, is absolutely gas. Absolutely gas. And I use this every day when I'm gambling and stuff too. I literally cannot go without it. If y'all have not used it, let me copy link address. Y'all gotta check this one out. They also have like a mobile app too, and it makes it like so much easier to use. It's insane how good this HOF app is. But yeah, oh, I wanted to ask y'all, because I got y'all here, what should we do for our 50,000 subscriber giveaway? What should we do? Should we do a jersey? Should we do a helmet? Sports cards? Pokemon cards? Shoes? What would y'all want to see for the giveaway? Y'all need to let me know. Because I think really it would be it would be a good giveaway. Like I want to make sure it's a good giveaway for 50,000 subscribers, you know? Are there any good shoes releasing today? Shoes would be dope. I don't even know what y'all would want though, is the thing. Bro, they got these? They got dress shoes? Notify me. Oh. Bro, these ones? These the grails. I got to get these next week. I got to get these bad boys next week. These are so clean. These are the shoes I got to get next week for sure. If we can come up with something, I'm down, because I'd be I can't talk. I'd be down to give away some shoes or something. Send them money, y'all. Get it popping in there. We'll figure something out though. But okay. Now, I'm gonna pause this because Cam Ward's over here just absolutely getting wrecked by Jared Verse. All right, let me move this over here real quick. Daniel Henrik, appreciate the subscription. Appreciate the subscription. Let's go to my bookie. JM Bayer, appreciate the subscription. Appreciate the subscription. Appreciate it. All right, let's log in here. Hopefully y'all don't see my login stuff. Oh, good. It blocks it. We're good. All right. So, obviously, we're going to put some bets in and see what we can cook up here, because we gotta cook up, you know? So let's go to, and I lost my bet last night because I bet on but who did I bet on? The Bills. Lost that one. Haven't been cooking as much. Gotta cook some more. I already got money in here, so how do I, oh, Sportsbook. There we go. But yeah, if y'all would prefer a jersey or a hat, whatever y'all just let me know. Okay, let's go to NFL, because that's what we came here to talk about. So, Sunday morning, good morning slate. The hell is that? Oh, it's because I moved this. Good morning slate of games. We're talking Rams-Eagles. Rams-Eagles is going to be an awesome matchup because we're going to get the, divisional rematch of last year in the playoffs. This game, 3 points is too much. I think, I'm going to say it, the Rams even win this game outright. I think the Rams are going to be able to win this game outright. I think they're a better team right now than the Eagles. Eagles obviously have more talent, but I think that the Rams are going to win this game. And I would say even bet a money line. But that's just me. I think that Matthew Stafford has been playing very, very good. Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams have been flying under the radar right now. My man JD Sports in here, EAGLES. He's saying Eagles. Chat, what do we think? Eagles or Rams +3? I'm going Rams. I just think that they have a better matchup against the Eagles. They're probably the toughest team that played the Eagles last year in the postseason. And I think that they're going to give them a run for their money this year again. That's just what I think is going to happen. If you're not going to bet money line, I would say at least +3. But Eagles, really, y'all think the Eagles are going to cover the -3? Is that what y'all are saying, or do y'all just think that they're going to win straight up? I think the Eagles, I think that the Rams can cover the 3. Eagles barely have. That's what I'm saying, Raphael. That's what I'm saying, especially against like the other guys. Raph is saying Rams. There we go. We got some Rams. You can't doubt. I agree. You can't doubt them, but I'm going to doubt them this week. I just think that the Rams are going to play them much better. Really, you could even argue that in the playoffs last year, the Rams should have won that game. Like if we go back to that game, the Rams probably could have won that game, and they could have been playing the Commanders in the Super Bowl. I mean, the NFC Championship, you know? So definitely something to think about. That is what I would think is, or I would say is the Rams are going to win this game. Mr. Minecraft also takes the Rams. I like it. I like it. I like it. The chat is chatting right now. Those are the vibes we want. All right, Falcons, Panthers in Carolina. This one's a tough one. This one kind of screams to me like, you know, you had the Panthers last week who were getting, what was the score? Wasn't it like 21-8 against the what was the score against the Cardinals last week? It was something crazy, right? And then they came back and they covered. I feel like the Panthers are due for one, but also I feel like the Falcons are just such a better team. Like Michael Penix might be that dude for the Falcons. Like Michael Penix is another one of those dudes that like if we go over here to the film room, and even if you go over here to HOF and you look up Michael Pittman Jr. I said Michael Pittman. Michael Penix. Like if you look up Michael Penix, like it's crazy. It's crazy. My man Niner, he said T-Mac needs a win. Like he's been playing. My bro has been balling right now. Against Minnesota, he didn't play great against Minnesota. He only threw for 135 yards, but their defense was playing. Their defense was defensing on Monday Night Football against the Vikings. You know, 135 yards, and I mean you can't go wrong. I mean, dude has been looking great. Let me text the fiance. Falcons. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was trying to show y'all. So we'll leave it here. Falcons, I'm so torn on this game. Like, this is a game where I wouldn't bet. This game I think is already going to be good. 5.5 just seems like so much. Oh, that's what yeah, Michael Penix is like, the dude is good. Like, if we go over here, I want to show y'all, like, Michael Penix. Like, bro, his film is good too. Like, against the Bucks, bro was absolutely balling against the Bucks. Yeah, Niner, I thought you knew that. Like, y'all want the end zone or y'all want the sideline view? Probably the sideline view. Or yeah, let's do sideline. All right, it'll give us the sideline in a second. Niner got engaged in July. All right, give me the sideline view. There we go. Like, bro, he is absolutely balling, and even against the Bucks, the dude was absolutely playing crazy. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Niner. Oh, this is the touchdown that Bijan had. I mean, this is just Bijan being crazy, right? Like, Bijan's so good, bro. Like, that was crazy. Look at this. Just watch Bijan. Don't even watch Michael Penix on this play. This is just all Bijan. Like, this is absolutely crazy, bro, right here. Like, just like a little dump off, and then Bijan takes it 50 yards to the house, outruns that guy, cut, and then just runs by everybody. Bijan's that dude. Okay, so my bad. Going back to Michael Penix, like, watching his tape, Penix can sling the rock, bro. Like, Penix has an absolute rocket, a cannon for an arm. Is just how good he is. Like that throw was missed. Like, that's an incomplete pass, but bro is absolutely like putting it on the money and looking good. And that's across his body too, which is crazy. Like, it's just crazy how good he actually is with the Falcons and how good he's actually turned out to be. The draft class from 2025, besides like Caleb and, I mean, really, you can even argue JJ McCarthy now. What do y'all believe about JJ McCarthy? Y'all believe JJ is that dude, or do y'all just think that he had one good quarter? What do y'all think? Because right now it's looking like my man had one good quarter of football and might not be what we thought he was. Because bro hasn't played any good football besides that one quarter against the Bears, and it was the Bears, so we all know what the Bears. Mr. Minecraft, you're out of here. Appreciate you coming through, Mr. Minecraft. Appreciate you coming through. Raquel, hey, if they win, they might be a problem. They might be a problem. And you know what's crazy is too, they might be a problem for the Bucks in that division, because that division is very soft. That division sucks. You know? So if that comes down to the Falcons Bucks, if they play again, which they do in like week whatever, like, bro, look at him. Look at the hit he takes and then still puts this pass on the money. Stands in the pocket, gets hit, and then just puts it right on the money. Like, Penix is that dude. Penix is that dude for the Falcons. I'm taking the Falcons -5. Texans, Jags, it's basically a pick 'em. I cannot bet against my boy CJ Stroud. It's actually probably not a good idea to be taking the Texans in this spot because they're coming off of a short week. It's probably a Jags place here. Like, the Jags are probably going to win this game. But using the HOF app, if I want to, I'll go to the Texans. Or I guess I can just go to the NFL slate is what I should do. Oh, it was right there. What am I doing? There we go. Crazy that they're on too. I thought they would be much better. Okay, so the Texans offense against their defense, it looks like the Texans do not have the offensive advantage looking at these stats. And then if we flip it, it just looks like the Jags have the offensive and defensive advantage here. Like I said, it's probably a Jag spot here. You probably should, if you are going to bet anybody, it's the Jags in this spot. For me, though, I'm going to go with the Texans because I'm a Texans fan. Well, they're my secondary team, I should say, as they're my secondary team, whatever. I'm taking the Texans, but what do y'all got here? Because I don't know. I can't figure out what to think about the Houston Texans and CJ Stroud, and just really just what to think about the Texans, because the Texans are confusing right now. Their offensive line sucks. They have one good wide receiver, and their running backs are kind of meh right now, especially with Nick Chubb as your best running back. But their defense, the Texans' defense might be like the best defense in the league, or at least up there. JD Sports and more, you're going Texans. I like that. I like it. I mean, you can't go wrong, right? Stroud's that dude. Stroud is that dude. You an Aints fan. I know, but because I want the Saints to lose every single game this year, I had to pick a different what's it called? A different team to actually cheer for. So I chose the Texans because CJ Stroud, he's my quarterback in my dynasty, and he's like one of my favorite players that I've been collecting like sports cards for. So CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans are my team. Yeah, Jags are coming off of kind of an up and down week after they played the Bengals last week. So I could see that the Texans are overdue for a win. That's true. You got the Jags, Niner. All right. That's going to be a toss-up. I truthfully could see either side coming out on that game. It's in Jacksonville, which makes it a little bit tougher. But, yeah, we'll see. Raiders, Commanders. Commanders are playing with either an injured Jaden Daniels, or we're going to get news that Jaden Daniels is not playing. I'm going Raiders here. Raiders, again, they're just a confusing-ass team. I don't know which other way to put it. They're just a very confusing team. They've got a pretty solid defense, and then you've got guys like Ashton Genty, who I don't want to say he's a bust, but Chip Kelly, what are you doing with Ashton Genty? Like, what are you doing? You literally have a Ferrari in your backfield, and you're putting in the other guy. Who's the other running back that they keep putting in? Chat, who's the other guy they keep putting in instead of Ashton Genty? I can't think of his name right now. It's not Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers is the receiver. They have a running back that they keep putting in, and he's like making me mad because he shouldn't be in the lineup right now. And I can't think of what his name is. You know? No, is it Raheem Mostert? I'm just going to look it up. They have another guy. Appreciate all 11 of y'all being in here. Run it up. Let me get a like. Make sure to like the stream if y'all are in here also. Make sure to like the stream if y'all are in here. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody being in here. Niner, yeah, Chip Kelly is their offensive coordinator. Did you not know that, Niner? Chip Kelly is their offensive coordinator. It's absolutely crazy and criminal that this dude is leaving Ashton Genty on the damn sideline. Raiders running. Oh, that's what I was doing. Running backs. Raiders running backs. Who is it? Ashton Genty and Zamir White. That's the other guy. White. They keep putting they keep putting in Zamir White against freaking on like downs where it should be Ashton Genty. And you're like, hey, leave Ashton Genty in. Anyways. Raiders +3. That's what I'm going with. That's what I got. I'm going to do. Oh, move the desk up a little bit so I can scoot in. As a 49ers fan, I will never be a fan of him. What? Just because? Because you're not a fan of him, or what? You ain't vibing with him? Raph, that's pretty true actually too, is about the Vikings offensive line. They're having some struggles there too. I could see that, yeah. That's definitely not helping JJ at all with his development and all his stuff that's been going down, you know. I could see that. That's very true. I think that JJ is just more of a he's a I don't know if he's not a bust by any means, but they got to figure it out, especially when you got a guy like KOC there. Like, you got Kevin O'Connell there. Something's got to change, you know? That's just what I think, is that something's got to change for Kevin O'Connell and the boys there, especially quote unquote quarterback whisperer. Figure it out, brother. All right, Steelers, Patriots. I'm going Steelers here. Reason I'm going Steelers, A-Rod wants to send a message that he is still alive and not washed up. And then also, Patriots just came off that crazy win against the Dolphins last week. I think that I think that the Patriots, that it's not a letdown spot for the Patriots, but it's more so it's a better spot for the Steelers is what I think. You know, I'm not completely sold on Drake May yet either. I do think Drake May is going to be the best quarterback from the 2024 draft class. But bro is kind of letting me down. I can't lie. Drake May, step up so I can look good for once. Damn it. You know? Colts, Titans. I'm taking the Titans in this spot because I'm a Cam Ward believer, but also because I'm not saying the Titans are going to win this game outright, but also, damn it, Daniel Jones, you can't be this good. Also, I think +4 is a little bit too much. I think that if we look at like the matchup, Tennessee Titans, if you look at the matchup on the HOF app, which I would use code KRICH to get $10 off, help you with all your research in games and player props too, and make sure you are putting in good lines. JD Sports and More says Colts. I mean, the Colts probably are the right pick here. I'm going with the Titans because they just look like a much better team. As we look at the matchups, though, on the HOF app, I'm going to actually make this full screen. The Colts defense is buns, is the problem here. Their defense, if you just look at the total yards, or not buns, sorry. Their defense is good. They're only giving 258.5 yards up, which is 5th most in the NFL. That is fantastic. I meant to say not buns. My bad. Their total touchdowns is good. Their passing yards, they're only giving up 176. Their defense is playing damn well right now against the NFL, against the Colts the Rams and somebody else. And they gave the Rams a run for their money. A lot of people keep forgetting that it wasn't like a crazy close game, but they gave them a run for their money for a minute. Offensively, though, the Colts offense is just a little bit better, I would say, you know? So that's what we got to look at there. I'm going with the Colts there. The Titans there. Browns, Packers. Packers win the game. Okay, everybody let's get this straight. I think the Packers are going to win the game. But Cleveland will cover. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. Packers are going to win this game, but Cleveland will cover. That is what I think. If you look at it, total offense, they are the first in the NFL. They're only giving up 208 yards of total offense, which is fantastic. Their passing yards, 169. Like, their defense is good. They're a very good defense. Obviously, you have one of the best, if not the best offense in the league, and best defense. But appreciate y'all showing love in the stream. Also, I see them emotes. I just think it's gonna be a much closer game than people are actually thinking. Again, I think that the Packers are going to win, but the Browns are just going to cover. And good teams win, but great teams cover. So yeah, that's what I think is going to happen there. And I think it's going to be just like a little bit cleaner of a game like that. You know what I'm saying? So that is what I think will happen with that one. Now, as we go to Bengals, Vikings, this is a battle of the backups. Gave up 45 to the Ravens last week. That's very true. They gave up 45, but also the Ravens aren't the Packers. The Ravens are I would say offensively, as crazy as this sounds, maybe it doesn't sound that crazy. The Ravens are a better team than the Packers. Especially offensively, the Packers are good. The Ravens are just much better offensively. That's just what I think. I think the Packers are going to win, like I said. I just think the Browns are going to cover, though. Now, looking at Bengals Vikings, battle of the backups here. Carson Wentz and what's the Trevor Browning for the Bengals. This is going to be an absolutely all-timer with the backups playing. I cannot wait to watch this game because of the backups, but also because it's just going to be an absolute shootout, I think. I hope this game. Also, my friend told me, made a great point. If they keep doing these 35 kickoffs, if the total is like under 41 or at 41, I'm smashing the over. Like this game, smash the over. Because they keep putting kicks at the 35. We're going to just keep, you're going to give us free money. Jake Browning. I said Trevor Browning. Jake Browning. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm taking the over in this game, and I'm taking Vikings -3 not because of Carson Wentz, even though he is probably the better backup in this case, but I don't know because we haven't seen him play in 2 years. When's the last time Carson Wentz took a snap? Wasn't it with the Colts and he like threw a pick for like a touchdown at the goal line or something like that? Something just stupid like that, right? Like I could see that. I could see that happening. So I would say I'm going Vikings here because of the defense, though. Not because of the quarterback. I'm going because of the defense. The Vikings have the better defense here, and I think that Brian Flores is going to confuse the absolute hell out of Jake Browning. That's just what I think. But chat, let me know. We vibing with the Vikings or not the Dolphins, the Bengals. Commanders, bro. That's right. Was it the Commanders? No, was it the Commanders? Carson Wentz teams. Is it Carson Wentz's last team? No, the Chiefs. Well, I guess that's the last time he actually played. Oh, yeah, he was with the Chiefs last year. So the Chiefs last year, the Rams before that. I remember when he was with the Rams. Then the Commanders in 2022 in Indianapolis. Yeah, because I remember he played last year in the Chiefs like final season game or something like that when they rested all their starters. That's right. Yeah, I remember that now about Carson Wentz. Is my fan on? It is. I got to turn my fan up. Hey, the Eagle. I remember the Eagle. Everybody remember the Eagles. Everybody remembers when he was on the Eagles for sure, you know? Everybody remembers that. But yeah, I mean, even looking at this, the Bengals defense, it's just not. I can't trust the Bengals defense. Simply put, I just cannot trust that Eagles defense. I mean, Bengals defense. I think the Vikings are just going to play a much better game, and yeah, I just I have more trust in the Vikings defense. Jets Bucks. Oh, this is a tough one. The Jets. It's in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's coming off of a short week. Jets need a bounce back too. Is Justin Fields healthy? Chat, do we know if Justin Fields is healthy? Philly Willie, a lot of backup quarterbacks playing this week. Dude, it is absolutely crazy how many backup quarterbacks are playing this week. You know? Like there's so many already. Like Carson Wentz, Jake Browning, who else? Maybe Jaden Daniels is sitting. I mean, there's a bunch others that we haven't even gone over. Who else? Mac Jones. Yeah, I mean, there's like 4 right there. Justin Fields is not playing. Okay, then just smash the Bucks. I don't even know. I don't even know who the backup quarterback is for the Jets. Is it Zach Wilson? Is Zach Wilson even alive still? It's got to be. I don't even know. I think you're right, Philly Willies. So yeah, I mean, I just got to go Bucks in this spot because there's no way the Bucks can't cover. The Jets defense is good, but I don't even know who the Jets quarterback is. I could not tell you who the Jets quarterback is right now. Could not tell you, Raquel. Literally could not tell you. Tyrod Taylor. Dude, Tyrod Taylor, how old is he? Is he like 41? We're still unsure about Jaden Daniels. Let's see, Tyrod Taylor. Yeah, New York Jets quarterback. We can actually see if Jaden Daniels is out. Unfortunately for Commanders, they might be out. Don't care about this ad. Knee injury. This doesn't bode well. Commanders coach Dan Quinn said that while Jaden Daniels had a good rehab session for his knee sprain, he wasn't at practice until Friday. He won't practice until Friday at the earliest. Another sign that Marcus Mariota could very well be starting. Yeah, I don't think Jaden Daniels is going to play. I think even if he does suit up for practice today, I don't think he's going to play. That's a great picture of Bo Nix. Yeah, I just can't see, especially if they're already saying that he's like, or that they're getting Mariota quote unquote ready. I think Jaden Daniels isn't going to play. Which I thought it was his ankle. I didn't know it was his knee, truthfully. But let's just put that there. Saints Seahawks, very quick one. Take this Seahawks. Saints, I hope you absolutely get just I hope you lose by so many points. So many points I hope you lose by. You know? But I still love you, Saints. Don't worry. Spencer Rattler, you actually don't look terrible, which I'm very shocked about. Okay, Broncos Chargers. Broncos Chargers. This is going to be a great game, I think. But you got two great defenses, and you should have two great offenses. Problem being, though, what's it called? The Broncos. Sean Payton is doing some crazy stuff as a play caller recently, and I don't really understand it, but who knows? Maybe it'll work out. I could totally see the Broncos winning this game, but also the Chargers just look like an absolute wagon right now. Short week for the Chargers also. That's something to take into consideration. They played Monday night, so it is a short week for them. It's in LA, though. I know that doesn't mean much. I'm going LA, the Chargers here, though, because I just think that they are an absolute wagon of a team right now. They are absolutely cooking with gas over there. Gasoline over there. So, yeah. The fact that the Cowboys-Bears game is basically a pick'em is absolutely crazy, too. You're taking the Chargers since they seem to be clicking. Bro, I agree. Chargers have been clicking. QJ, Quentin Johnston, my man, got him on a couple fantasy teams. My man has hands. Nobody thought he had hands, but he has hands. He can catch, which we love to see. Surprisingly, Ladd McConkey actually hasn't been doing a bunch for them, which I am very surprised about. But needless to say, though, Chargers look good over there. And Justin Herbert, have one good game this week so I can make a video about you, brother. I'm trying to cook up and see what NFL legends say about you. You know what I'm saying? Have one good game for the one-timers, you know? But, yeah. Cowboys-Bears, criminal that this is basically a pick 'em. I'm going to say, appreciate the subscription, my guy. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. I don't even know why I thought about that. The Bears do not look good. Caleb Williams does not look good. It is in Chicago, but I don't know. I don't think that this is a good game. Cowboys they look like the much better team here. Cardinals 49ers. That hopefully will be a good game. Sue me. I'm taking the Cardinals. Niner, I'm sorry. I'm taking the Cardinals +3. Chat, what do we think? Cardinals +3, Niners +3. Let me know. I wish I could do polls in here. Can I run a poll? Oh, I can. Let's go. Cardinals +3 or Niners -3. This is beautiful. Let's go. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Chat. Check it up, check it up, check it up. Who we got? Cardinals +3 off to an early lead. It looks like we got the Cardinals off to an early lead. Oh, it does not look like that. It looks like we have... Oh, yeah, Cardinals +3 is what we got. We got 1 vote in so far. Hopefully, we'll get more voters. So that way it's not just me because I am the only one that... No, somebody else voted. Cardinals +3 is what I'm taking, though. I just see that they are going to have a much better matchup here. I think that Marvin Harrison Jr. is finally going to catch a touchdown pass, too. Mac Jones at QB and George Joe. That's Philly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I kind of thought this would be a toss-up, too, is because they're missing those guys. Those are 2 very important players, I would say, especially George Kittle, more so than Brock Purdy, in my opinion. And you know what's crazy is the Cardinals might actually be 3-0, and they're going to be the worst 3-0 team probably in the NFL. That's as crazy as it sounds. They're going to be the worst 3-0 team in the NFL by far after this week, probably. Because who are the 3-0? Well, I guess we don't know yet. Bills are 3-0, and they're... Sheesh, they are good. Yeah. I'm going Cardinals, though. Looks like we got some people there. Ended that poll. Niners lost. We had 2 votes. Purdy's out. George Kittle's out. Take the Niners +3. I'm not even going to... Like, the fact that... Actually, I want to know what y'all think for this one. Because... I could see the Giants covering. I want to see if we can get some votes in here. But personally for me, I just think that this just seems like a spot for the Giants to cover. It just seems like a spot for the Giants to cover, but I don't know though. You know, Chiefs are coming off of that loss last week to the Eagles. They need a win. Actually, I'm going Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs -6.5. They're due for a win. They're due for a damn win, and it's gonna come against the Giants. You know, that's just what I think is gonna happen here. Chat, what are we saying? Chiefs -6.5, Giants -6 or +6.5. It's a tough one. This is a really tough one, man. I can't decide because one side of me thinks that the Chiefs can cover this, but then also I'm like, prime time. It's in New York. Well, you know what? Taylor Swift might be there, so Taylor Swift is going to be on the damn camera like 400 times on Sunday Night Football. It's also criminal that this is our Sunday night matchup. We've been getting such good Sunday night matchups, and then this happens. Really? Chiefs by 3? I mean, they cover. The Giants cover if that's the case, right? I guess, yeah, we'll see. KC over New York because Russell Wilson will come back down to earth. Yeah, that was a crazy game last week. Yo, for a terrible Monday or Sunday night game, we get a fantastic Monday night game, though. In Baltimore, Ravens versus Lions. We got Ravens -4.5. I just can't see the Lions not covering. Ravens might win. Actually, screw it. I'm going Ravens. I'm going Ravens. I think that the Ravens offense is better. I think that this is a very close game. Actually, I'm talking myself into Lions. I just talked myself into the Lions 4.5. Yeah, I just talked myself into the Lions 4.5 because it's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be much closer. Possible Super Bowl preview, anybody? Possible Super Bowl preview. Do we think the possible Super Bowl here? Or do we think that this is just like everybody's fantasy Super Bowl? Like everybody wants to see this Super Bowl, but it's not gonna happen because it's gonna be Packers Bills. What do y'all think? Right now it's split 50-50. Oh, 4.5 Niners. I mean Niners. Lions. Lions take the lead. I gotta go. I gotta go Lions. I just think that they cover. Not sure if they win, but they gotta cover, right? I just see that happening. I want to see actually the metrics on this. Lions. What's their defense looking like against this offense? Let's see. Ravens defense, Lions defense. Total yards look pretty good. Total touchdowns, meh, doesn't look good. Passing yards, though, they're actually pretty good in the passing defense. Passing defensive department. Rushing yards, not too bad, but also you're going against the Ravens, which that's absolutely just, yeah, it'll be tough. Packers Bills, that's what we say, Raquel. That's what I think too. That was my preseason projection. We'll see if that's correct though. Yeah, I just got to go Lions though. Lions looking good. Looking good. But yeah, nothing too crazy. What do we got? What do we got? It looks like Lions is good. What y'all think too? I like it. 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 But for the giveaway, I appreciate y'all. If y'all have any ideas for the giveaway, pop into the Discord. I will link that right now. If y'all have not, pop in there. Packers or Bills, Packers or Bills or Lions, Ravens. Either of these teams would be fun for the Super Bowl. Philly Willie, I totally agree with you. I think it's going to be a fantastic Super Bowl. As long as the Chiefs and Eagles are not in there. Appreciate the subscriber. I think it's going to be a fantastic Super Bowl. And like you said, I think any of those teams that do make it in there are going to be fantastic. But yeah, needless to say, we have a video dropping today. If you guys have not, go watch the latest one on the Dolphins. We have one today about the Bucks because the Bucks, speaking of Super Bowl, might be a Super Bowl sleeper team. And in that video, I'm going to discuss about it that you guys are not going to want to miss because the Bucks, they're not who we thought they were, to quote Dennis Green, if y'all remember that clip. Or it's they are who we thought they were, actually, is that clip. That's an all-time clip. If you're a Cardinals fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, the Bucks are a very interesting team. I do not see them. I mean, I don't see them not winning that division. That division is going to be just absolutely crazy. And that's just what I think. And yeah, with that being said, though, new video will be out around probably 3 p.m. Eastern time. As always, though, make sure that you guys do subscribe if you have not. Leave a like on the stream. Make sure you guys watch the new video today. Michael Penix is a good quarterback. And with that being said, man, appreciate all of y'all being in here. We will have the giveaway details very, very soon. Probably posted on Monday once we figure out what we're doing. Once I talk in the Discord and everything with everybody in there. Again, if you have not, join that Discord where we are talking about anything, everything football and lifestyle. Talking shoes, talking fits, talking everything. And as always, I will catch y'all later. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all being in this live stream. And as always, if y'all do have any, I was going to say details. If y'all have any suggestions, pop them in the Discord for the giveaway. Let me know jersey, shoes, autographed hat, autographed, whatever it is y'all want. Let me know, and we will get it popping over there. Appreciate y'all. And I'll catch you on the next one.